Hey everyone, welcome back. This entry is even shorter than the previous one, but I think I have a lot more to say about it. So, let's get into it. May 26, 2024, 5:22 p.m. On Sundays, most of everything is closed in France, with the exception of transportation and pubs. Maybe. Today, the festival continued, but did not wake me up this time because I woke up at 9:22 a.m. via a text from my sister. Look, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Today sucks so far. I forgot what day it was, and so when Moira got up, it was too late for her to come to Rouen and possibly spend the night because she leaves early in the morning for Italy tomorrow. So here I am sulking in my room, as I had my mom call me and tell me that one. She also said I should go for a run, which I will do because I have quite literally nothing better to do. Well, that's a lie, but I mean there's nothing entertaining to do. Unless I go out to random people and strike up a conversation en français. 5:39 p.m. Next to that, I do have a couple drawings. Some of the writing on it, I'll read it here in a second. But this is just a little drawing I had. A little guy with a little blaster. And some interesting things. On the very top, it says Yada Yada Dizay by Kujo Jotaro. With the guy with the blaster, it says, "You done, kid." And then underneath it, it says, "I'm bored, okay?" And procrastinating. I named this character here Orlana Pre. And on this little drawing here, this is a little sketch of Catalyst, which is a character from Apex Legends that I main. And it says a quote that she says in the game sometimes, and it's, "Well, isn't that magical?" I titled this group of drawings, Crude Drawing of Catalyst, Apex Legends. I guess I only titled the Catalyst one. I didn't title the other ones. But that was done on May 26, 2024 at 6:13 p.m. And so, going back to this day, there are a lot of times where I get bored. And for me, boredom is the absolute epitome of a state to be in, because boredom, it's not entertaining, like you're just passing time, which means in a sense you're just kind of burning it. So that's why I went on a run. Going on a run helps a lot, both for your mental health and just to pass time in general. So I highly recommend running, even if it's half a mile. You just start small. Do a lap around a track. That's a quarter of a mile. It's things like those that'll help get the chemistry in your brain leveled out again and have your serotonin increase, so you feel a lot more happy and you feel a lot more engaged in things. At least that's what I've gotten from running. Another thing is, when boredom comes, I tend to sulk. There's not a lot that I personally think about doing. I'm not a very social person, so when I get bored, I feel stuck. And it sucks, to say the least. And it's hard to figure out ways to get out of boredom, because when I'm bored, sulking happens, but also a lack of motivation to do anything, because for me, I'm just like, nah, I don't want to do that. Oh, that takes too much to set up. Oh, I don't want to do this because it's productive, it's work, but it's not something I enjoy doing in my free time, such as doing research. So, luckily for me, I had my laptop with me, and I was able to pass the time by playing Minecraft, for instance. Or I started to practice drawing. As you can see, I started drawing here, and I think my skills have gotten better since then. because I've kept drawing over time and have kind of my own style as well. Another way I pass time is I literally started to play Scrabble. Yeah, that word game your grandma talks about. I beat my grandma at Scrabble in a best 2 out of 3. It was funny. I even have a board of Scrabble in my drawer, just in case I know I'm going to have free time and I get bored. Because I can play Scrabble against myself, you know. I've sat down. I haven't kept points or anything. I don't like keeping points. Calculating the points is if I'm trying to be serious, but I'm not ever really trying to be serious when playing Scrabble. Except for, you know, finding new words or being like, oh, I didn't know that word existed. So I used a lot of that to pass the time, as well as YouTube. I used a lot of YouTube to pass the time. I watched a lot of Rainbow Six Siege. Thank you, Jinxie, for having entertaining content. I would be absolutely bored out of my mind because usually you hit that like slog for like a couple days of like, God, nothing's on YouTube. Luckily, I started watching Jinxie and I found my entertainment there. So if you ever get bored, just know that there are things to do to pass time. They don't necessarily have to be productive, but they don't keep you in that state of mind where you're sulking or feeling a lack of motivation. They allow you to also express how you feel, such as through writing. If I'm bored, I can just start writing or doodling. It doesn't matter. And I think that makes writing a very powerful tool, is because it allows you to not only tell people you're bored, but also pass the time because you are bored. You hit 2 birds with 1 stone there. And so, with that, I think I'm going to call it for today. Obviously, this ended up being a longer video than the first one. Like I said, wow. So it's like I think this thing's through, you know. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. I'll see you guys next time, where the entry will be longer. I think it's like 5 pages, maybe. Hopefully it's not a section of 2 and 3. I don't know. Let me check. It's 3 pages. It's longer. It's longer, guys. It's longer. And there's a drawing accompanying it. We're chilling. So, if you're looking forward to seeing that one, I will see you in the next one. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you later. Peace.